Hello, everybody. I am Yolanda Marie. Listen, I'm excited to get going with these readings. The energy is off the charts, you guys. Use these readings as a jumping off point, you guys. Your fields are basically generators, okay? And especially at this time, we are learning that we are connected straight to source energy, of course, right? And I mean, from a collective standpoint, we're learning. I mean, humanity is beginning to truly learn this again, okay? Relearn really what we're capable of. And so, yeah, we're going to get these readings and really get a good jumping off point here because the full moon energy is definitely working with all of this solar activity and these previous solar activations and those incoming to really help release denser quantum information that you no longer need and in fact could hamper you, really limit you, keep you really from getting to this next level that you want to be at in terms of just fluid operation, your level of operation. So what do we mean by that? Your ability to really operate this way consistently all of the time, creating more of what you want, more of what you need, more of what the planet needs. It's where we're all going. Okay, everybody, let's get started. Hello, beautiful Aries soul family. I hope you guys are doing well. You guys, there's more new stuff coming through, more new energy, more new information, but it's bringing with it a little bit of perhaps haziness, cloudy vision, misunderstanding. There's something around the new information coming to you or something about a new experience coming that feels like maybe you don't know what you're doing yet, or you might have some doubt around it. Release your fears here. Remember, build out from this energy into the positive potential here. What can come of this? What gifts do you have inside that can bring forward what it is you really want to see? And so there's a lot of potential for a new beginning that will fill your heart. Basically, there's a lot of love around this, Aries, and a little bit of excitement too. Okay, but if it's something you haven't done before, if it's something that you feel you don't have experience in, right? Just know that the tools are coming to you. Allow your mind to clear. That's what's coming through. Just allow your mind to clear because you have the energy. You have I even heard the word pizzazz. There's some sort of pizzazz around this. Okay, so maybe it's a little exciting. I think we said that. But it feels very positive. Okay, if there are some fears that you need to release now, this energy is really going to help you release that. But you never have to push anything, guys. So put this where it applies in your life always. And if there is something difficult that you need to tackle, just relax your mind and allow this stuff to come up because it's coming up right now for a reason, right? All right. I love you so much, my Aries soul family. And I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, beautiful Taurus soul family. There is some beautiful grounded energy in your collective right now, and it's the perfect time for it. You know, it feels like we're very much flying. I'm really hearing the phrase flying in the sky. Now that's coming from the collective, okay? Not the Arcturians. But, you know, the entire collective is sort of like this flighty energy right now. And you feel heavy at the same time, right? It's weird. It's an oxymoron, okay, Taurus? But with you guys, it's like you're moving toward not only groundedness, and this is collectively, okay? So use this always to build from if you're not experiencing this presently because it is possible. You guys are moving toward something collectively very grounded, very stable, involving a lot of happiness. There's a lot of potential joy to be had. Okay, but they're reminding me, the Arcturians, to say it's as you're walking away and out of energy that is no longer relevant to you. And the word they're using is relevant. That's so funny because that might be new to me. I don't think they've used that word. But yeah, there's something that's not relevant. Okay, so somebody needs to hear that in your life anymore. And, you know, it might feel at first maybe a little even heartbreaking. It could for some, but now don't make it dramatic for you if it's not. Sometimes this can be very dramatic, these words, these English words, these human words, this verbal communication, right? but it doesn't have to be quite so dramatic, but it can involve a little tug at your heart or a big tug. Okay, Taurus? It just depends, but yeah, there's a walking away happening, but you're walking toward, in the walking away, you're walking towards something you need. So how that translates from a quantum perspective, right? Or you could say even a metaphysical perspective, however you come at this, right? It translates into, as you are dropping energetically from your field something that is no longer required to produce or bring you into this reality that you truly are creating, you're moving more quickly toward that reality that you're trying to create. I hope this is making sense. It's so wordy. But this is really what's going on, Taurus, or this is the potential here. Move away from something that's no longer relevant to what you want to create. Now, listen, you guys individually, first of all, this crowd is pretty savvy. So really put this where it applies. Don't start just walking away from things, but if you can, whatever comes to your mind's eye, right? Sort of pinpoint where this might apply. It could be something really small. It could be something a little bigger. Okay. So just, it's energy, right? Just use the energy to your advantage. All right. I love you so much, Taurus soul family. And I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Gemini soul family. There is solid, stable energy either already present in your life because it's flowing through the collective. And they really are saying already present in the collective, but you may not be feeling so sturdy just yet. Okay. But it's like you are being shored up. You're shoring yourself up. You are, making sure that your emotions are balanced, but it's really more that the things that are physically observable and necessary for you to live day to day are getting shored up. Okay, so this is a little bit of minutia, right? A little bit of what are these small details that I really don't want to think about, but I need them to be solid underneath me so that I can do the things I need to do to move forward to, I even heard protect my family. So that might be for someone, okay? Don't make it dramatic or big if it's not. It could be something simple, you guys. It could be putting a fence around a pool. It could be, making sure that you have some way to see to your medical needs. Do you see what I'm saying? Like this could mean so many things in terms of, but it's shoring up your ability to be okay. All right. Solidly in this physical experience. And it's almost like a double down, like you were already doing this. And from this energy, whatever's happening with these activations, it's making you double down. And this is collective. So if in your life individually, like this isn't a big thing, it's not a keynote, whatever is coming to your mind's eye. And I'm saying that pretty much with every sign, of course, and all the time, but I just really want you to remember, and the Arcturians are bringing it back for me to say as well, just remember whatever comes to your mind's eye is probably what's being spoken of, and it doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be full of drama. It can be light. It can be, oh, there's this one more detail. It can be, oh, wow, the direction I'm going is a good direction to go. It could be confirmation. Remember to build out into your positive potential using this knowledge here. Okay. Conversely, if you're feeling a little bit insecure about something, this would be a good time to evaluate and know that you've got some good energy. It's going to support you, bringing yourself more support. Okay. This will have to do with opportunities that's coming through now. So if you are thinking about an opportunity and you're unsure, this energy is a good energy to make a decision, which I know is funny because it's Mercury retrograde. So maybe don't put hard documentation to it just yet, for instance, right? But in terms of just really feeling solid, you guys are really, moving in this direction if you're not already there, okay? Gemini, so that's your message. Pretty simple, okay? I love you guys so much, my Gemini soul family, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Okay, Cancer, how is my Cancer beautiful soul family doing? Your message is short and sweet, and it's beautiful. I love it when this happens. You are making some decision or waking up from something. It's like there's some kind of aha moment. There's some kind of decision. And whatever this is, because this might not have happened for you yet. And again, it could be small, it could be big. I say again, because I've said it for all of the other signs already too, okay? This could be big or this could be small, right? But whatever this is, it's like kind of an aha. And when you do this, your energy will shift in such a way that suddenly things are coming into you. Suddenly things that you didn't think, or maybe they weren't observable to you before, perceivable, or you just couldn't see them in the distance, right? You were thinking about them, maybe trying to create them, maybe trying to bring them in, but you didn't know how they were coming in. Well, when this shift happens, suddenly something's coming in, Cancer. And you'll be able to see it, perceive it, okay? It's on the way, it's coming, and you're choosing to expand out. It's like I'm seeing you open your arms and receive this thing. It's very cool. Okay, Cancer, very, very cool energy. It feels really good. It feels very expressive, like suddenly you can express yourself too. That wanted to be said, okay? But yeah, this is a short, sweet message, okay? You guys, sometimes your messages are long, so I just want to point out, I didn't want it to be short, but the Arcturians are pretty to the point here. Your energy is to the point because I'm also tapping into your collective, okay? I love you so much, Cancer, soul family. Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Leo soul family. I hope you're taking care of yourselves, really paying attention to, your inner world, right? Because I'm getting two different scenarios for you guys, basically. It's the same energy, but it's expressing itself in different ways, okay? So for one group of you, and remember, these readings are positive potential, so something good is going to come of this, okay? But there's some sort of energy that's releasing itself from you, and you're being protected at this time majorly, okay? And we're talking etheric protection. Some of this could be physical protection as well, and you may even be intuiting that you need to protect yourself in some way, right? But it's as whatever this possible trauma is, wound, sorrow, situation, whatever this is, it's while it's releasing itself. So the key thing to think about here is it is releasing, and think in terms of transmuting. Okay, so be thinking about forward momentum into what you want to actually create. Send whatever energy you need to send through the light to be transmuted into something more positive, okay? And keep going, Leo. There's a lot of energetic activity in your collective right now to a positive end, to a positive degree. I'm seeing just all of this. It looks like electricity. It looks like sparks. It's very fast moving, Leo. It's really, really good. So whatever's happening that's not feeling awesome, if it's not feeling awesome, okay, this might not apply to all of you in that way. It could be something small for some of you and not dramatic at all or traumatic at all, right? But whatever it's feeling like, it's to a positive end. That's the point. So for another group of you, there was some sort of surprise, perhaps. Something caught you off guard, and this as well may not have felt really good. Okay, so for this group of you, you are feeling guarded. You are protecting yourself to some degree right now. And if this hasn't happened yet, this could happen to some degree. It doesn't have to be terrible, big, bad or ugly, right? It could be very small, or this could express itself a different way. Okay, these are positive potential reads. Remember, the whole intention of this reading is to show you where you can build out into something that you want to see expressed creatively or physically in your experience, okay? And it happens to be around the activations, so that would explain trauma being released, right, Leo? Things leaving, and you being a little bit in a protected space while this is occurring. And it would also explain how a situation would need to leave your life to make room for something that wants to come in, right? Room for expansion. So it's that sort of thing, Leo. So it is moving. Remember that you are moving forward. Your collective is moving, and it is in a good direction. Okay, I hope this makes sense. You guys, let me know if any of this resonates below, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Virgo soul family. There is a seed that has been planted in your collective. Okay, so this is going to be individually for a lot of you. It's going to be collectively. There's some sort of collective energy, collective Virgo energy of maybe an idea of some sort of new opportunity for the planet, I'm getting even. So this is becoming very broad. But in this message specifically, Virgo, we're going to pay attention to the individual. Many of you planted some sort of seed, could be big, could be small. And it might feel like a heavy burden, or it's going to take forever. There's something that feels daunting about this seed in some way, even if it's small, like a small task, like literally about planting something even, I'm getting, whatever this is, it seems more daunting than it actually is, Virgo. You'll find out that if you just take some minor steps even, or major ones, whatever the steps are that come to mind concerning your specific situation, when you start taking these steps, Virgo, it's like going to begin to materialize lightning fast. It's like wherever you think this is on a scale from 1 to 10, okay, wherever you think the progress, right, of this is right now, it's going to move from wherever that is to the 10. Okay, to paint a picture for you. Because, and I'm getting that you need to hear this. These are the Arcturians, because whenever you think about this, there's this weight that comes over you. And it's just the energy of opposition, the energy of fear. There are even old wounds coming up for some of you. There's just stuff that this is bringing up. And a lot of fear and exhaustion, something like that. There's some family stuff coming up too, Virgo, that's coming through now. For some of you, this may really come to your consciousness right away when this is being said, okay? So this is an activation for you as well, that this is going to help release something from your lineage, something in the DNA, something in the Earth family bond is what they're talking about. I'm not getting galactic at this point, but could be. Now, we talked about that broader Virgo collective perspective as well. The Virgos are expert planners, expert precision planners at that. You're really good at details. Your thought process is just unrivaled here, okay, in your ability to do this. So there is something being planted, Virgo, or that has been planted that is going to work out. It's going to be fine. Okay, wherever Virgo falls in your chart, by the way, is where this applies as well. Okay, I'm not an astrologer, so you guys might know more about that than me, and that's the truth. But the messages I'm getting are from the Arcturians, from your collective, from higher selves. There's a lot of stuff coming through for you, Virgo, right now. So just see where it applies to you. It's all good, though. So you can just start walking the walk, right? Start down the path toward whatever this goal is, and your seed is going to produce results. I love you so much, beautiful Virgo collective, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Libra soul family. A lot of you guys might be beautifying your home. You could be buying a home. There's beautiful energy around a home right now. Okay. So wherever you lay your head, and that could be anywhere, you guys. I know a lot of people, there are many people travel in the country that have made beautiful homes from vans or RVs, like recreational vehicles, school buses. There are people who live in multi-family homes. There's all sorts of different living situations right now. Okay. So this doesn't have to mean you buying a house necessarily, but it could be. But Libra, I'm really getting beautiful energy though around a specific home situation for you. If you're not experiencing this, Libra, this is a good energetic time. Okay. So energetically speaking, meaning there's a lot of quantum activity in the Libra collective that will support this. You shifting your home situation or moving into a space of beauty, a place of beauty. Okay. That's emotional. That's also physical. That is where it's going to bring you joy. It's going to allow you to relax and have peace. There's a very creative energy around you, Libra. You are fully in your energy during this time. Okay. Yeah, it's really, really good. Whatever's happening between this moon energy, these activations, this is producing a positive potential for you to really create in this direction. All right, Libra. Yeah, I don't know how many different ways I can say it, but I want to keep talking about it because your energy feels so good right now. All right. And remember, if you're not feeling it in this moment, this is potential energy. So start really fashioning your thoughts in a positive way toward this. There's lots of potential here, even if it doesn't materialize right now. I hope I'm making sense there, okay? All right, I love you so much, beautiful Libra soul family. Let me know if any of this resonates below, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, Scorpio soul family. During this time, it's, this is one of those messages where it's going to flow. The energy is going to flow different ways for a couple of different groups of you. Okay. But the energy is very specific. It's the energy of you, Scorpio. It's flowing through love and passion. And it's very forward, Scorpio. Because your energy is one that can really cook up a lot of beautiful things in the dark. Do you know what I mean? It's really beautiful and dark and can be mysterious to those who don't really understand that what's going on in there is okay. The world needs what's going on in that darkness for a second, okay? You're like the masters of this. And so that beautiful energy is here, but there's something really being brought out into the open. And for a group of you, and even if you're already in a relationship, you guys, for a group of you, there's a lot of shoring up or potential in a relationship here because there's so much love and it's just flooding out into the open. It's available. It's very emotionally available energy. And for another group of you, there's going to be something new that wants to come forward. There's a masculine expression of love that's very, again, open and available in a way that the planet right now is not really used to that. It's like you're leading here right now, Scorpio. And if you're a Scorpio feminine, a Scorpio woman, you still have the masculine. So your masculine is really, there's something brewing in there, but especially if you're a Scorpio man. You right now have a lot of potential to really just let that flow out of you in a supportive way. It might feel more natural to you at this time. It could be I even heard frightening almost, how easy it is for you at this time. If you're not experiencing this already, Scorpio, you can lean into this and expect this. If you see this coming, don't be afraid of it type deal, okay? And there's potential for you, if you don't already have your eye on a divine feminine energy, there's potential there, okay? Maybe you are guided toward one. Maybe someone is guided toward you, but there's something being created here in your Scorpio collective, basically. All right? This doesn't have to materialize into a romantic relationship necessarily. You could be creating something beautiful that manifests physically using these energies. I hope that makes sense. Okay, Scorpio. So, don't worry if you're not looking for a relationship and, this still includes you for sure. These are energies. So just use this potential to the best of your ability if it resonates. Okay, Scorpio, I love you so much and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, my beautiful Sagittarius soul family. There is something you might be sitting on, like maybe it's an investment. Okay, so this could be financial because we're still dealing with finances, guys. So nobody wants to bring it up, right? But yeah, this could be financial in any capacity, right? It doesn't have to be big. This could be, a project, something grounded in the physical. You want to see it materialize. You want to experience it here and have other people observe it, that sort of thing, right? But there's favorable progression with this, but it's like you kind of have to sit with it. There's something that you're becoming clear about, some truth that you need to know or have before you move or act. Okay, Sagittarius, there's not a lot of your usual fiery energy that I'm feeling. There's still the go get 'em, right? But it's like you're collecting information. Now, if this doesn't apply to you, like let's say technically, like if you're technically not experiencing this individually, because this is a collective Sagittarius read, right? This is potential energy. So there is the potential for you to become very clear about something if you just, sit back, rest, kind of pay attention, don't move so much, don't put so much action into it right away. It's the energy of letting something grow, letting something be while things come to you, ideas, information. There's light being shed on something, that type of energy, okay? It's not necessarily negative, although, for some of you, this could be something that's maybe uncomfortable, maybe a little anxious, but I'm not really getting that in a big way. I just wanted to point that out because I was getting, through this energy, this is an Arcturian read, right? So I'm getting images from the Arcturians. I'm getting images and information from your collective as well, from your higher selves, that sort of thing, okay? And so I just wanted to mention that because some of you might be worried about something, okay? It might not be most of you. So, but it's overall very generally good, okay, Sagittarius? As usual, you guys are continually expanding. You're like leading the way in expansion for all of us, really. And you're experts at it, really, with expert precision. That's what wanted to be said, okay? So keep going and try not to be fearful or feel like you're stuck. You're not stuck. You're just collecting information, okay? All right. Love you so much, Sagittarius, soul family. Let me know if any of this resonates below, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, my Capricorn soul family. You are, as usual, full of surprises, amazing. I'm not even getting earth energy from you. I'm getting a bunch of fire. Like you are on fire. Oh my goodness. And for some reason, listen, I'm getting, even if you're a man, and you'll see why I'm saying this, okay? There's so much like attraction energy. This is why I'm saying what I'm about to say and why I mentioned even if you're a man, it's because it would put you in the mind of a woman who is just beautifying herself. She's loving on herself and loving on those around her. And it's feel good type of energy. So therefore it's attracting in. And the reason why they want me to say, even if it's a man, is because so he could be at the gym. He could be, really looking at different food choices. And by the way, this is not about, necessarily a physique, right? Everybody doesn't care about a six pack, right? Or something like that. This physical stuff. It's about how do you feel inside. So that's why they're mentioning food choices. It's about the energy of the foods. Kind of like a wake up energy is what's being felt here. It's what's in your collective. And it's not an aha moment negative thing. It's just sort of like there's something in the collective that's helping you guys to awaken something again. And it's attracting in, number one, choices, okay? Not confusing choices that you don't understand and this and that. It's just you may have a choice in, for instance, a relationship. You may have a choice in job opportunities, or if you're not looking for work, because many of you are looking to create abundance in a different way now that we're moving into this different type of energy. You are change makers here, a lot of you. Now, listen, that doesn't mean if you have what we think of as a traditional job that you're not a change maker. There are different types of change makers. Many of you are very needed in what used to be considered a traditional stable society because you are planting seeds there. You are shifting the energy where you are. So please don't misunderstand that phrase, that statement, okay? If you feel like you're where you need to be and you're doing what you were either put here to do or you are enjoying doing, there's no need for you to shift that based on this at all. Okay. In fact, the Capricorn energy really in the collective right now, as a result of these activations, you really are coming into this spot where you are moving to where you're supposed to be or you're already there. Or at least you're there in some capacity, right? So you're attracting in maybe contracts, maybe a different sense of stability and commitment, you guys. You're committing to something and you're attracting in energies that want to commit to you. So it's really, really good. And I do want to say again, and if you're in a relationship, please don't think this means you're supposed to leave and, enter into a different relationship. But there's a lot of potential for loving, budding relationships. Okay, if you are in a stable, beautiful, beautiful relationship, this is an opportunity to even up-level that relationship, right? This energy is really magnetic and electrifying, Capricorn. I hope that makes sense. It was so much of a mouthful, I almost couldn't get the words out at a certain point because the energy is so actively magnetic, okay? Wow. So really, really great to do your reading. It feels really good, Capricorn. If you're not experiencing this now in the present, this is potential energy. So use the knowledge that this is happening in your collective to your advantage, okay? I love you so much, Capricorn soul family, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius soul family. There's a lot of creative energy in your collective right now. We're talking about alchemical creation. So like a complete shift, basically, from one situation. And it's almost like it's flipping upside down or right side up, whichever way you want to view this, right? Flipping into an entirely different situation, more to what you actually want, okay? More to your standard. That's the word. And it's a new standard. It's something you've expanded into, grown into, healed into, perhaps. And so where you maybe couldn't see something coming in for you, now you'll be able to see it, Aquarius. It is in motion, on the way. There's also a builder type of energy, a master builder energy, very creative, very intuitive in your collective. So this is potential for you to get going on something or believe in something more, perhaps, that you've been trying to create, that you've been trying to build, okay? Whatever is being created, it's got the potential to be really, really wonderful. Very tangible, good for your life, good for maybe your family, if you have a family around you, right? Good for whoever comes into contact with you. In other words, they'll be able to see, touch, taste, hear, feel whatever this is. And it will also enrich them, Aquarius. It's that type of energy. So have faith in what you wish to see built. Have faith in your dreams. Have faith in something that you're creating. Again, remember, this is collective. So use this energy potential if there's nothing coming to mind right away. But for many of you, something's going to come into your mind's eye pretty immediately here. And whatever that is, even if it seems small or even if it seems like something that was far-fetched, this is what they're trying to tell you. There is potential here. All right? So I hope that makes sense. Aquarius soul family, I love you so very much, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste. Hello, beautiful Pisces soul family. It looks like there's a shift in your environment happening at this time, or there's the potential there, okay? And it could bring what looks like, unfortunately, some chaos. Now remember, these are positive potential reads. So that means even when something is feeling chaotic, if it's coming through in this reading, if it's coming through the energy through me during this read, there is the potential for it to come out wonderful for you on the other side, actually. That's the word that came through. I thought I was going to say good. They said wonderful. But it's going to take you taking a moment, having a moment to yourself to really make some decisions, Pisces. And it's hard to make decisions with chaotic energy, especially if something important to you ended or looks like it's going to end, perhaps. This could be anything. Could be a work situation, interpersonal dynamics of any type, right? So one-on-one relationships of any type, okay? Just something important to you. Maybe a project even I'm getting, something, but it seems to involve other people or another person as well. But whatever this is, there's the energy of change around it. There are decision-making energies at play here, okay? That's a funny way that came through. So that means it's playing out different for a lot of you. But something about the decision-making energy is shifting, needs to have a shift. You need to have a moment, something about taking a moment and letting the air clear, clearing the air. Pisces, something like that, okay? This is by far one of the more vague messages, but it feels oddly specific. It feels like whatever comes up for you is going to help you pinpoint something or maybe relax about something that you need to relax about. Pinpoint something you need to pinpoint. but I'm getting really just calm down. It's calm down time. Okay. I'm sorry if this is coming out like so sort of in phrases, right? Like a little jumbled, but that's the way they're giving it to me, like in these little bits and snippets of information and visuals. But whatever this is, Pisces, there's something good at the other end. So use this energy to your advantage. If you weren't sure about something and you didn't know if you could slow down, now you can slow down and take a moment here. If you weren't sure something could work out well, now one way or the other, it's going to work out, even if it means a chapter closes. If something felt really hard, harsh, negative, it can come out on the other side not being so harsh. It can come out light. It can come out through understanding and compassion. It's like there's a flip that needs to happen. And in order for the flip to happen, right, there's got to be that shift. There has to be that moment. A little bit repetitive, Pisces, okay? But this is the message. Wow. All right, so I hope that this was helpful. Let me know if any of this resonates below. If you're not experiencing anything weird like this, you can always use this potential energy to your advantage by taking note and knowing that if something comes up, even if it's small, nothing to worry about here. You can flip this energy and give it a moment, okay? All right, love you again so much, Pisces soul family, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Namaste.